Hello everyone, Angela here with Taro Family Chiropractic and your weekly PSA or piece of salutogenic advice on this absolutely gorgeous sunny day, which is perfect because today's advice is all about getting outside and getting your daily sunshine exposure whenever possible. So we are continuing this month talking about getting outside as much as possible, taking your activities outside, your social engagements outside, getting outside for your alone time and really taking advantage of the nice weather whenever possible. And one of the great benefits of spending time outside is days like this where you can get this sun exposure. And unfortunately here in Pittsburgh, we really don't get enough sun year round, which is why we see a lot of things like vitamin D deficiency. We see a lot of seasonal affective disorder. And today I kind of want to talk about why that is, what the benefits are of getting that sunshine, and why we unfortunately see those other things when we don't see the sun and get out in the sun enough. So it's really pretty common knowledge at this point that sun is very important for vitamin D. And you need it directly on your skin. So I still have my sweater on because it was a little chilly this morning, but ideally you want to spend 10 to 30 minutes out with as much skin exposure, face, arms, legs if possible, as much skin exposure as possible for that 10 to 30 minutes. Midday sun is best, so sometime kind of this time, like late morning to early afternoon. And just doing that again 10 to 30 minutes or so is really going to help boost those vitamin D levels. When the sun hits our skin, it actually triggers cholesterol to be converted to vitamin D. It's a very important process, and one that unfortunately here in this part of the country we can not take advantage of year round. So you really want to take advantage of it for the few months that we can. Another great benefit of sunshine is actually being out without sunglasses for that time period as well, because when our retinas are exposed to sunlight, our brain actually produces serotonin, which is one of those feel-good neurotransmitters, or happy, makes you feel happy, makes you feel good, can make you feel relaxed. So this is a big contributing factor to why we see a spike in depression in the gray, gloomy winter months, also known as seasonal affective disorder. And that is because when we're not getting that sunshine, that sunlight exposure, we actually will get a drop in serotonin. And when that happens, we do start to feel depressed. So sunshine might not be the cure to all types of depression, but it can certainly help boost those serotonin levels. So if you're feeling down because your serotonin levels have dropped a little bit, then absolutely getting some direct sunlight exposure can certainly help raise those levels and can certainly help give you a little bit of a mood booster, because who doesn't feel great, being out in the sun? I can feel my mood going up just being out here the few minutes that I have. So these are really, really great benefits, and it actually can also help improve your sleep quality. So we talk a lot, I know, at different points about the circadian rhythm, which is that sleep-wake cycle. And the way the two hormones that affect it are cortisol and melatonin. So cortisol makes us feel awake, alert, so it should be higher during the day. And melatonin makes us feel relaxed, ready to go to sleep, so that should be higher at night. And this goes directly with the daylight cycle. So daylight will trigger the rise of that cortisol, and then in the evening when it gets dark, that's when melatonin should increase. So unfortunately, because we spend so much time indoors now and we spend so much time with artificial light, that circadian rhythm starts to get thrown off. So we start to see spikes in cortisol in the middle of the night when it shouldn't be, because we were watching TV or on our phones or our computers late into the night, getting that blue light, that artificial light exposure, or we're feeling tired during the day because same thing, we're sitting inside and we're not getting out and getting that natural light, so we're not getting that feeling of feeling awake and alert and energized. So getting out for a few minutes, especially if during the day, if you're feeling tired, sluggish, run down, on a day like this, step outside for a few minutes, get some sunshine, and you can actually feel that energy level starting to increase. So a couple great benefits of getting that sunlight exposure. Sunlight is just one of the amazing benefits of the outdoors in general, even if it's a day like today. So don't shining that you shouldn't get out. But definitely on days like this, take advantage, get out, get that sunlight exposure. And if you want more information about the great outdoors in general and why it is so great, make sure you check out our latest blog. I'll drop a link in the comments here so that you have that, but just kind of talking about some of the overall benefits of getting outside and spending as much time outside as possible. And then continue to follow us on Facebook and Instagram all month long. We're still coming at you with different tips, tricks, sharing some of our favorite local places and activities to do outside. So make sure you're following along with that all month long. All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please get out. It is absolutely gorgeous. I will be definitely going for a walk over our lunch break today because it is way too nice of a day to not be outside. So if you haven't done so yet already, take a break, get out, enjoy some of this sunshine, eat your lunch outside, go read a book, whatever you want to do. But please take advantage because you know we don't get days like this very often here. So enjoy. Any questions, comments, always send them our way, and we will see you guys the same time next week. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the sunshine.